Top 7 Best 14-inch Gaming Laptop in 2022. Through extensive research and testing, I have put together the list of options that will meet the need of different types of buyers. So whether it's price, performance, or particular use, we have got you covered. For more information, I have put links of products in the description. Make sure to check it out. Like the video, comment, don't forget to subscribe, and let's get started. Number 7. Asus ROG Strix G14, 2022. There's absolutely no question you can buy a much more sensible gaming laptop than this, but there is something about the excesses of the ROG Strix G14 that make it incredibly appealing. It feels like everything about it has been turned up to 11. From the overclocked CPU, which is as beastly as it gets, to the gorgeously speedy 360Hz screen on the top model. Asus has pushed that little bit harder than most to top our gaming laptop benchmarks. And top the benchmarks of the best gaming laptops it does. Thanks in the main to the GeForce RTX 3070 Ti that can be found beating away at its heart. This is the 150W version of NVIDIA's new Ampere GPU, which means it's capable of hitting the kind of figures thinner machines can only dream of. You can draw on NVIDIA's excellent DLSS, where implemented to help hit ridiculous frame rates, too. And if that's not enough, you can also grab this machine kitted out with an RTX 3080 Ti 2. The 17-inch chassis means the components have a bit more room to breathe compared to the competition too. And coupled with the excellent cooling system, you're looking at a cool and quiet slice of gaming perfection. This extra space has allowed Asus to squeeze an optomechanical keyboard onto the G14, which is a delight for gaming and more serious pursuits. Number 6. Acer Predator Helios 300. We loved Acer's Predator Helios 300 during the GT X10 series era, and the current generation Helios still manages to punch above its weight class compared to other $1,500 laptops. It may not be the best gaming laptop, but it's one of the best value machines around. The newest version of the Helios packs an RTX 3060 GPU and a sleeker form factor without raising the price significantly. The only real drawback is the diminutive SSD, although the laptop has slots for 2 SSDs and an HDD, which makes upgrading your storage as easy as getting a screwdriver. You often need to get handy with the upgrades at this end of the price spectrum, and the Helios 300 is no different in that respect. The Predator laptops have this simple feature designed to eke out as much extra gaming performance as possible. Number 5. MSI S66 Stealth. The MSI S66 is one hell of a machine. It's sleek, slick, and powerful. But it's not NVIDIA Ampere's power without compromise. However, MSI has had to be a little parsimonious about its power demands to pack something as performant as an RTX 3080 into an 18-thin chassis. The top GPU is the 95W version, which means it only just outperforms a fully unleashed RTX 3070, the sort you'll find in the Gigabyte Aorus 15GXE. But it is still an astonishingly powerful slice of mobile graphic silicon. It can get a little loud, but thankfully, you have the benefits of all the NVIDIA Max-Q 3.0 features at your disposal. This includes Whisper Mode 2.0, which will bring gaming down to barely audible levels for when you want it to be stealthy. Sure, you'll have to make some compromises compared to an RTX 3080 you might find in a hulking workstation, but the MSI S66 Stealth is a genuinely slimline gaming laptop. Number 4. Lenovo Legion 5 Pro 16 AMD. The Legion Pro 5 proves that AMD is absolutely a serious competitor in the gaming laptop space. Pairing the mobile Ryzen 7 5800H with the RTX 3070 results in a laptop that not only handles modern games with ease, but that can turn its head at more serious escapades too. The QHD 10165Hz screen is a genuine highlight here, and one that makes gaming and just using Windows a joy. It's an IPS panel with a peak brightness of 500 nits too, so you're not going to be left wanting whether you're gaming or watching movies. The Legion Pro 5 really is a beast when it comes to gaming too, with that high-powered RTX 3070. With a peak delivery of 140W, it's faster than some 3080s, being a great match for that vibrant screen. You're going to be able to run the vast majority of games at the native 2560x1600 resolution at the max settings and not miss a beat. The fact that you can draw on DLSS and enjoy some ray tracing extras for the money all helps to make this an incredibly attractive package. This is a lovely laptop to actually type on too. But I will admit, I think I get it. The rounded bottom keycaps have a nice feel to them. Add that with the large 4.7x 3-inch touchpad, and you've got yourself a lovely work laptop that plays games well. Number 3. Razer Blade 14. I am mighty tempted to push the Razer Blade 14 further up the list, simply because the 14-inch form factor has absolutely won me over. The Asus ROG Zephyrus G14 in the know. Sought reintroduced the criminally underused laptop design, but Razer has perfected it. Feeling noticeably smaller than the 15-inch Blade and closer to the Ultrabook Stealth 13, the Blade 14 mixes a matte black MacBook Pro style with genuine PC gaming pedigree. The Razer style is classic, and it feels great to hold, too. And with the outstanding AMD Ryzen 9 5900HX finally finding its way into a Blade notebook, you're getting genuine processing power you can sling into a messenger bag. And you're now able to get your hands on the Blade 14 with the brand new Ryzen 9 6900HX chip at its heart. Though in practice that has changed very little apart from offering some decent integrated graphics. But add in some extra NVIDIA RTX 30 series graphics, power now all the way up to an RTX 3080 Ti. But where are your plugs? And you've got a great mix of form and function that makes it the most desirable laptop I've maybe ever tested. My only issue is that the RTX 3080 Ti would be too limited by the diminutive 14-inch chassis and run a little loud. So I would then recommend the lower spec GPU options, though if you're spending $1,800 on a notebook, that feels like too high for 1008 gaming. But you're not buying the Blade 14 specifically for outright performance and anything else. This is about having all the power you need in a form factor that works for practical mobility. Number 2. Asus ROG Zephyrus G14 2022. The new version of the Zephyrus G14 for 2022 impresses us once again with its well-balanced spec and excellent gaming performance. Seriously, this thing shreds through frames up to its 120 Hz refresh rate. And it's great for much more than gaming, too. We checked out the version with AMD RX 6800S under the hood, though there is an option for an RX 6700S. For a chunk less cash. Arguably, a cheaper option sounds a bit better to us, as the high-end one can get a little pricey and close in on the expensive but excellent Razer Blade 14. It's not helped much by its 32GB of DDR5 4800 RAM in that regard, though we do love having all that speedy memory raring to go for whatever you can throw at it. At its heart is the AMD Ryzen 6900s. That's one of the top chips from AMD Ryzen 6000 series, but not its best and brightest, though you're really fighting over boost clocks and not much else when it comes to the tippy top of the Red Team's mobile processors anyways. It delivers 8 cores and 16 threads of the Zen 3 Plus architecture, capable of boosting to 4.9 GHz, which it actually does on occasion. That's more than acceptable by me. Number 1. Razer Blade 15. The latest spin of the Razer Blade 15 once again improves on one of the best gaming laptops ever made. It has the same gorgeous CNC milled aluminum chassis as its predecessor, only this time it can house one of NVIDIA's latest RTX 30 series GPU and an Intel 12th Gen core in an eCPU. We've played with the Razer Blade 15 Advanced with the 10th Gen Intel chip and RTX 3080 95W GPU inside it, and we fell in love all over again. We've also since then tried out the larger Razer Blade 17 with an RTX 3080 Ti. Opens a new tab humming away inside it, alongside one of those tasty 12th Gen chips, and still stand bewildered by what will fit inside such a compact and neat chassis. So guys, that's all for the top 7 best 14-inch gaming laptop in 2022. The links of all products are given in the description, which are updated for the best prices. Subscribe our channel for more videos. We will meet in next video. Till then, take care. Bye.